university further up and up. It's a great thing.
What is the time, madam, in US now?
It is right now 10:30 here, 10:30 p.m.
10:30
You
PM.
can see outside, yeah.
Okay.
America is dark outside. If you can
Yes,
see
yes,
outside,
madam.
yeah.
Yes, madam.
You can see the buildings outside.
Yes, madam.
Lights.
So it's too late for you, I think.
Yeah, but you know, Times Square never sleeps here.
Yes,
And it's now America is completely open for the normal life, and so it's a very welcoming sign, and it's really good to see that.
Sir, it's already 8 o'clock. Shall we start?
Sir, DGP sir also joined, madam?
Yes, he has joined.
Yeah.
I saw in the attendee list.
No, you can send panel email also. Otherwise, you can come.
My daughters, my daughters from 2 different parts of USA, they have also joined.
Actually, Suraj, you can send that panel link to DGP sir. No, you can also join. You can send me. I will send to him.
Shall I start, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Bolo.
Sir, let me invite you.
Okay.
So, a warm welcome and fresh morning to everyone gathered here, and definitely good evening to ma'am. You are joining from USA in this virtual mode of celebration of 7th International Day of Yoga and Workshop 2020 for 2 days, organized by Mizoram University. On behalf of the Mizoram University, it's my pleasure to announce that after inauguration, we will start our major event consisting theoretical and practical session for 2 days. The motto of 7th International Day of Yoga is be with yoga and be at home, as we can make us fit and fine to fight with COVID-19 situation. As we all know that yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline based on an extremely subtle science which focuses on bringing harmony between mind and body. It's an art and science for healthy living. So that process we would try to know during this 2 days program from our resource persons. Now, without spending more time, let me invite our patron of the committee, Professor J.K. Patnaik, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Mizoram University, who has given us his full support and valuable suggestions time to time to organize this program. Now over to you, sir, for your welcome address. Please, sir.
Thank you very much. Before I begin with the formal welcome address, let me tell you the program as such. After the welcome address, the Chief Patron, Vice Chancellor will speak. Then the introduction of resource persons by Professor Lalit Kumar, Dean, SCT. Then speaker will be Dr. Sushi Singh. Then we will have practical session, Sri Ratin Kundu. Then vote of thanks by Professor Randugar, our registrar. So this is the day 1 program. Now let me begin with the welcome address. First of all, I take the privilege of welcoming all of you, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam Sushi Singh, Professor Lalit Kumar, Dr. Sogat Sarkar, and our Honorable resource person, Yogi Ratin Kundu. Of course, our registrar is also there. So I welcome all of you. Of course, I would also love to welcome all our participants. This is my privilege to welcome all of you for this wonderful occasion. This Yoga Day has been, celebrated all across the world because of the United Nations, recognition of yoga as an important aspect of human life. Yoga is not a new thing. Everybody knows it is a knowledge system that has come to us since ages. It's an ancient system where our seers, our philosophers, our thinkers and rishis have had evolved a system of integrated knowledge system, which is actually, in combination and in coordination with the materialistic as well as the spiritual aspects. People have generally the notion that yoga means it is a kind of religious, spiritual dimension of human activity. It is in fact not so, because it is a holistic knowledge system. And when Patanjali Shastri, he wrote about his yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, means eightfold yoga system, where he starts with, the basic premise of human beings to have very good physical as well as a mental state, so that they can lead a very peaceful, comfortable and happy life. Because at that point of time, when he evolved his yoga system, the most important aspect was the happiness index, which we nowadays talk about. And that happiness index, was meant to be achieved 100%. Now we are running after mirage. We are running after the materialistic world. And in materialism, we think that we would get happiness. Of course, you would get happiness, because in the yogic system also, there is, the purushartha, means the search for, an identity through the pursuit of material achievements, and also through a spiritual means, through the spiritual means. That is how, this yogic system has been evolved. And very interesting thing about this yogic system is that of late, people have come to identify this is the only system that can generate some kind of energy, and that energy can reinvigorate the world system. It is not, yogic system is not only to do with this, the secular or the spiritual or materialistic world. It is related to the cosmic principle, because the main thing, the essence of yogic system is to integrate body, mind and intellect. We have, now in this 21st century, or even for that matter, even in the 20th century, we have been in the pursuit of materialism, and the materialism was only for the prosperity of the body and the mind. And if mind is there, body is not good. If mind is body is there, intellect is not working. But yogi system talks about body, mind and intellect. So the integration of BMI, that is more important and essential aspect of yogic system. Then people carry the misconception again that yoga means only a few postures or a few respiratory systems, respirations, all these things, breathing exercises and so on. It is wrong, because once you get into this kind of system or process, actually asana, the postures, they constitute the third anga, the third aspect of yoga. Before that, you have got 2 systems, and after that we have got still more 5 systems. So it is, because it is 8 system. Jamma, niyama, asana, then pranayama, then pratyahara, then dharana, then sadhana, then siddhi. Siddhi is the supreme state that everybody should aspire and do aspire. All of us do aspire to have siddhi. Siddhi means not necessarily that you will levitate or you will fly in the sky. No, siddhi means perfection, perfect realization of the cosmic system, the cosmic principle. Once, because we are part of the cosmic system, just as the animals, the plants, the trees, we are also like that. But we do not realize that we are part of this cosmic system. And when you perfectly realize and be in tandem with the cosmic system, then you will have happiness. You will have not only just happiness, the perpetual happiness. And that is, a kind of streaming happiness. And that says Satchidananda, Sada Chidat Ananda. When always you are in happiness. So that is what is the essence of yogic system. We talk so much. This is identified with Hindu religion. This is no, it's not so. Nothing to do with religion. Again, I said, because in this part of the world, at that point, our ancient seers wanted to have or evolve a mechanism which is, enduring and which has survived for civilizations, not only one civilization. And we have exported this knowledge system to everybody. There is no patent. Now people are now doing patenting, intellectual property rights regarding this yoga, asanas, all these things. This is ridiculous. Knowledge belongs to humanity. For the well-being of the humanity, you have to develop, help, evolve knowledge so that we can have perfection and perfect realization with the cosmic system. That is what the essence of yoga. We do not realize that. We think that, oh, it is a waste of time. We think that it is only a set of physical exercises and it's, some kind of breathing. No, it is not. It is part and part. Just as you sleep, you are in a state of yoga also, savasana. Because when you're in the state of sleep, you really connect yourself with that subconsciously, that consciousness, that super consciousness. Because your consciousness has to be identified with the super consciousness, and that super consciousness should pervade all across, and it does. We are not conscious about the super conscious, which does pervade across the entire cosmic system. It is nothing to do with India. It is nothing to do with US. Nothing to do with Europe, North Africa. Nothing. No. It is beyond this global system, this global village. It is beyond this earth or the planetary system. It is, beyond that. It is the cosmic thing. So how to draw that cosmic energy? You can draw that cosmic energy by pursuing yogic practices. And that's yogic practice means. Today, of course, we are not going to do all this Jamanyam, all these things. Because having said that, let me tell you, the third anga, tritiya anga and chaturtha anga, the fourth anga, that is pranayam, these two things, asana and pranayam, these two things are the center of this eightfold system that the yogic system that was evolved by our ancient seers. Because some people say that Patanjali Shastri did not have Ashtanga, one Patanjali, not one man. Patnaik is not one man. Sarkar is not one man. Because there are so many Sarkars. Similarly, Patanjali Shastri was not one person. Not only that one person got up in the morning, early morning, and he realized that we need to have, cosmic exercise. No, it's not so. Actually, number of people, means the people belonging to that stream, they had evolved. So this is a contribution of not only of one individual, this is a contribution of a system wherein, they try to have, their own set of belief system, and also a set of pursuits and mechanisms which are more scientific. So theological and science, theology and science, they do not go together. But here, theology is science and science is theology. That's how yoga is relevant always. And today, thank God, and we should thank our Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, who went to the United Nations and told that we have to have this yoga day and people should have this yoga. And before that also, the yoga was very much popular in the Western countries. Because if you engage in doing yoga, you are definitely free from certain difficult situations. Many difficult things will become easier. So yoga is necessary and essential for everybody. And I take this opportunity to welcome all of you and be part of this workshop where our assistant director has arranged for very many people. At least today we have got one gentleman from abroad and one lady from also abroad speaking. That is Madam Susi Singh will speak, but the demo will be given by the asanas and all these things will be given by Ratin Kundu today, and tomorrow also we have got. So please join us.
Patnaik sir, kindly invite our Honorable DGP who also joined, so he will speak for a few minutes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now I request Honorable DGP SBK Singh to have a few words to encourage us on this yoga day. Please.
Unmute, sir. Unmute, sir. It is not audible, sir. Unmute, sir.
DGP sir, unmute please.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much and very good morning to all of you. First of all, I must compliment Professor K.R.S. Sambasiva Rao, the Vice Chancellor of Mizoram University, who has taken this initiative to have this webinar on the Yoga Day. In fact, last year, when we organized the Yoga Day here, the pandemic was not so much. But since this year it is on a very, very highly infectious now in Mizoram in Nazol, so I decided not to organize the physical session. And if all of us, most of us must have heard what the Honorable Prime Minister spoke in the morning. And he spoke about so many things, I'm not going to repeat them. It is all there in the YouTube on the channels, but he is making his own efforts so that it gets prevalent not only in India, but all over the world. Because we believe that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, so all the world is one. And therefore, in this part of the country also, Professor Rao has taken this initiative to bring everyone on the platform and to create this awareness. This is really remarkable. I'm thankful to Professor Patnaik and Professor Sarkar, who have taken this initiative, and all his team members for this. I'll just make very quickly 3 small comments. As a security professional, head of the police force of the state, I feel there are several divisive forces which are working in the country. There is some element of negativity in the country. And I think the yoga, if it is practiced very regularly, then this negativity is going to turn into positivity and is going to strengthen the unity and integrity of the country. The second thing which I would say, which of course the speakers will also mention, that this is for all ages. It is not that a 80-year-old person cannot do it or a 12-year-old boy cannot do it. This is for all ages and people with all kinds of problems and infirmities. So let's say this to anyone and everyone. Of course, those people who have problems should certainly consult the experts before starting the practice so that it helps and their situation does not deteriorate. And last but not the least, I personally feel that our country, people in our country need to work upon the one thinking and discipline in our lives. And yoga is one thing which is going to bring discipline in our lives and change our thinking slowly and gradually. Of course, what Professor Patnaik said, unity with the Almighty, spiritual consciousness, well, those will be certainly the byproduct which we will all receive. But let's start with the smaller objective, that practice yoga in whatever a small way, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but on regular basis. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and I will be watching your session. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your intervention and your observation and comments. Now I would request our Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor K.R. Sambasiva Rao, to inspire us and encourage us. Sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Thank you for your kind inaugural speech, and respected DGP Sri SBK Singh sir, and today's guests Sushi Singh, and another speaker, I forgot his name, sorry. Sir. Ratis
Yoginath.
Yoginath.
Ratin Kundu.
Ratin Kundu. Sorry, sir, because I could not remember exactly for mistake. Also, the Professor Lalit Kumar Singh, our Honorable Registrar, Professor Lal Nandanga, and all the participants in the webinar. There are many people from different parts of the country and abroad. They are there. It was a wonderful inauguration for International Yoga Day, which we are celebrating today as International Yoga Day celebration, as suggested by the United Nations General Assembly in 2014. Every year it has been organized by more than 180 countries throughout the world, and it was also called Yoga Day. And we are very proud to be celebrating this Yoga Day, because our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has given a speech in United Nations General Assembly in 2014, and he has highlighted the importance of yoga for maintaining harmony between man and nature. And so that the draft resolution passed by India has been approved by more than 177 countries that time, and they agreed for celebrating this particular day as International Yoga Day, because this day has been chosen by our Honorable Prime Minister, and he suggested, because it is the day of very importance, very longevity this day in the Southern Hemisphere, and it is actually identified this day as International Yoga Day. And it was one of the very good occasion for our country, because it is proposed by our Indian country, and Honorable Prime Minister has initiated this. And the Honorable Prime Minister has stated that yoga is a physical, mental, and spiritual peace which originated in India from the traditional ancient time. And it was actually during this COVID time, it was really getting many people actually have been listening. Yesterday also in one of the webinar, I was listening to them, and many doctors also suggested that it is getting relief during COVID time for many patients who got pandemic positive, and they were relief. They got relief, but mentally they are suffering, physically they are suffering, and they are very depressive. And that particular conditions actually this performing of basic exercises of yoga, it has given a lot of relief, and it is giving peace to the mind and also calmness to the mind, and it improves our concentration and patience in the society, in the physical condition. And practicing small asanas and pranayama regulates the purification of the internal systems of the body, and energy generated in the body will be through our physical exercises is then channeled to whole body system, and also mediating the peace, stability, and calmness to the whole body. So this regenerating our energy through this basic exercises of asanas and yoga asanas and pranayam, it will be very important, and it is giving very good relief. This year's theme of the International Yoga Day is Yoga for Well-being. So yoga for well-being, particularly during this pandemic situation, several crores of people are getting affected by this particular yoga, and it will be very good that our honorable guests who joined to demonstrate how the importance of yoga, and also they are going to demonstrate how yoga can be performed, very basic exercises. Yoga is also says that during this pandemic situation, it creates dancing of all our cells with the music of every breath of human respiration, and creates inner serenity and also harmony of the whole system. And the whole system, it is getting relief. And it was unique. It was wonder that many people, they are reporting that after performing yoga, everyone, particularly during quarantine centers and during isolation from the others, actually, they are actually been reporting that by performing yoga, they got very good relief. And the socio-psychological conditions also have been improved very much. and during rehabilitation of COVID-19 pandemic quarantine and isolation. And it is promoting physical and mental well-being for humanity. I suggest that it should be propagated much. And during this particular pandemic situation, the mental and physical beings, individuals can get relief of stress, and yoga can come to the rescue for all the people who are suffering with this particular COVID positive. So with these few remarks, I don't want to go into the details and further description. I request all of you to perform basic yogas. Even if you just go outside from your house and walk for a few minutes with the basic exercises of pulling your body that left side, right side, and making breathing exercises and fresh air. If you can able to do this kind of basic exercises of yoga, it will be definitely going to be helpful for your health. So with these few remarks, I thank you very much, Dr. Sarkar, for organizing this wonderful webinar on this International Yoga Day. And I thank Sri SBK Singh sir, DGP sir, for joining us, and he explained rightly how Mizoram is getting suffered because of the COVID positive patients every day increasing. And it was wonderful, and Madam Sushri Singh actually accepted our invitation, who is very versatile yoga acharya, and she will be very good to demonstrate how yoga importance and everything. And I thank the other speaker from that is Indonesia, and I thank you very much for all of you to join today and giving celebration of our International Yoga Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now I request Professor Lalit Kumar Singh to introduce our resource persons. Professor Lalit.
Thank you, Professor Patnaik sir, and good morning, namaskar, Shivai to all the galaxy of the respected honorable peoples in the panelists. Without taking much time, today we are celebrating the International Day of Yoga. As we all know, the yoga is become a very important during this pandemic, which all our speaker has already mentioned. The yoga during the pandemic, during the isolations, to keep ourselves healthy physically as well as mentally at home. So the yoga is become a very important part, this particularly during this pandemic, which will keep us fit and fine. And then now today we have an expert which completely made us the day and internationally. The Madam Susi from the US, she is joining. And the other expert, the Sri Yoga Rathin Kundu, joining from the Vietnam, and another expert, the Prasenjit Ghosh, he will be joining from the China. This will make us a completely an international also. So without taking much time, I would like to start introduce about all our experts and the speakers on this occasion of the yoga. Now I would like to, it's my privilege to introduce the Madam Dr. Susi Madam. From the US, she has been joining. Madam has done the master degree, master MA in the yoga and the naturopathy in the Uttarakhand University, and she has done PhD from the Intercultural Open University, Netherlands. And she is the founder and the director of the Sai Social Responsibility Research Center, New Delhi. She is an advisor of CSIR Indian Bull Foundation. She is also an external member of ICC SoFloor India Private Limited, and she is also an external member of ICC KLM France, and she is also a founder and the president of S2 Education SAMES OPC Private Limited, and she is also the president of the Mizoram Police Wives Welfare Association, and various members. And not only this one, she also received the various awards, honors, and special recognitions from the various organizations. By taking the few of the name, she also the recipient of the Dr. S. Radhakrishnan National Memorial Teachers and the Media Award 2013. She also received the Delhi Gaurav Award 2014, and she also received the Women Achievers Award 2015, and she also have received the Shreyas Udyani 2016 awards, and she also receives the many other awards which it's difficult to mention all the list. So I welcome you, madam, in this International Day of the Yoga, and thank you very much for joining from US at the late night. I welcome you, madam. And next is the next speaker and the next demonstrator. He will be the yoga Sri Rathin Kundu. He is a yoga teacher and the Pranayam Yoga Kundu and the denial, and he is joining from the Vietnam. He is working at the Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and he is a master degree in physical education and postgraduate diploma in the yoga education and the NS in the yoga. He is a medalist in the several district, state level and the national level, and he is also represented the India in the international levels, various in the yoga competition. And the next speaker or our demonstrator of the yoga is the Mr. Prasenjit Ghosh, and he is also the yoga teacher in the Yoga Beijing, China. Thank you very much, sir, for your joining to us in this one. And he also have done his master degree in the physical education and the postgraduate diploma in the yoga education. And he is also have represented the various state level, the national levels, and represented India in the various other levels, particularly in the field of the yoga. So today we are very happy to be with all the experts across the globe. The Madam Sushi joining from the USA, and the yoga Rathin Kundu joining from the Vietnam, and Prasenjit Ghosh, he will be joining tomorrow about the demonstration from the China. With this, I like to thanks to all the experts, and with the motto of the yoga for the health, keeping the physically as well as mentally, and the yoga at home, be fit, be safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Lalit Kumar Singh. Now I have the honor of inviting our guest speaker, Madam Dr. Sushi Singh, who is joining from USA. She will have 30 minutes to speak. And if in case she wants some demo, I don't know what she's going to do. So I request her to take the floor. Madam Singh.
Thank you, Professor Patnaik. Thank you very much for your kind words. Very bright morning to all of you. Let us fold our hands today and start this auspicious day with a shloka in Sanskrit as a message for the universal brotherhood. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchit Dukh Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It means, Om, may all be happy. May all be free from illness. May all see what is auspicious. May no one suffer. Om, peace, peace, and peace. With this message and aspiration of having a happier and healthier humanity, I would like to congratulate you all for the 7th International Yoga Day 2021. It's a privilege, honor, and absolute pleasure to address you all on this 7th International Yoga Day through this virtual platform of Mizoram University and contribute my bit as a conscientious citizen, newly christened Yoga Acharya or a Master's in Yoga, as a social change agent, as a mother, and as an individual. The pandemic has left the world with a galore of questions on what it takes to keep up our mental and physical well-being. Professor Rao, Professor Patnaik, and DGP, they all talked about the physical and mental well-being. So without taking much time, going ahead, the media and our lives have given us multiple options and solutions, and we all would agree that through it all, yoga has emerged as one practice that helped us taking care of our whole being. To begin with, today, let us all be grateful for being here and being able to celebrate this day with the entire world. When you talk of cosmic energy, let's talk of gratitude first as well. A salute to all 177 members countries of the United Nations and our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for bringing International Yoga Day into existence and giving all of us an occasion to celebrate our wellness. The pandemic has also brought us to agree a very important point of existence, which we are celebrating today. Wellness first. After continued efforts of conscientious citizens, organizations, world leaders, today, yoga may not be seen as a day for oneness and humanness, but at least every common person on the street, despite caste, creed, religion, and nation, is aware of yoga. The day is not far when people will start embracing yoga as a stay fit, stay alert, and start seeing it as eating the right food, playing the right sport, having the right habits of sleeping and awakening, doing the works and duties in right way. And that's the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister. Today's 7th International Yoga Day celebration across the globe with an apt theme of Yoga for Well-being is an opportunity for all of us to go to the next level of awareness around yoga. In the middle of a pandemic, it is truly an apt reminder that yoga's benefits are beyond its immediate impact on physical health. And there is a need to go to the next level of awareness to see how yoga transcends physical, mental, and spiritual wellness. Yes, karma yoga, bhakti yoga, raja yoga may be far-fetched words for a common person. However, yoga has reached almost every household, and even to those who never practice yoga have come to realize it as an alternative form of therapy to relieve stress, anxiety, keeping mind calm, and means for strengthening the body. Yes, spiritual wellness may be a discussion point for the intellectuals and practitioners, gurus, and educators. As Professor Patnaik was mentioning, it was a treat to my ears to listen to him regarding the cosmic energy and the science, yoga as a theology and theology as yoga science. Talking about the Ashtanga yoga, it was a treat to my ears. But if you talk to a patient or a non-patient of COVID-19, each one would agree that yoga boosts our immunity. And how? If you ask how, through simple conscious breathing, inhale and exhale, by increasing the oxygen intake. That's the answer I got from my drivers, my gardener, and all staff around those who suffered with COVID-19. So this point of discussion today has lured me to take an attempt towards explaining the better understanding of yoga. In a very simple way, happiness and satisfaction, are these not two goals of human life? And if yes, then to achieve happiness, a healthy conditioning of both body and mind is essential. Both physical and mental health is important. And here lies the role of yoga in life. The role of yoga in life has been defined in many ways in the ancient text in the subcontinent from Srimad Bhagavad Gita to Vasishtha Samhita and others. But one of the most commonly known meaning of the Sanskrit word yoga means one, union, or oneness. So on the higher level, we can just take it as yoga is a journey from body consciousness to the supreme consciousness. So let us understand it in a simpler way. Yoga is one, and it is being practiced and explained in various ways, by various techniques in different countries. Here, I would like to emphasize that it is not the way yoga is being practiced, but it is more important to know reaching and attaining the goal. The journey from body consciousness to supreme consciousness is more important. As mentioned by Professor Patnaik about the Ashtanga yoga, and and about the cosmic energy. I would love to say that spiritual part of yoga may not be understood by everyone, and people start feeling scared about talking of yoga. So in simpler way, which has been explained in the yogic scriptures or in the ancient text, and if we turn to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, one of the most authentic texts to explain yoga, one of the definition when we come across is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Each word has a meaning. Chitta, if we cannot compare it to mind in Hindi, it is very difficult, this Sanskrit sloka words. But to take it in simpler form, it talks about attaining a balanced mind. And how do we get it? We get it by deeper practices of asanas, sanyam, dharana, dhyan, and samadhi. Again, this sounds to be very heavy words, but these are the practices, these are the higher level, higher means, one step towards oneness. So, if we talk about the normal practitioners of yoga, what about the yoga asanas? That's the yoga for everyone. The body contortions, what we relate to as yoga. So, coming back to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, another definition, tato dwadha anavighat, which means when you get mastery over asanas, you go beyond mind-body duality. So that becomes a little heavy. But here comes, I would like to say that I was also introduced to yoga as asanas and pranayama. And me and my husband used to practice it on and off. However, the quest for peace brought me close to it 3 years ago, and I embraced it as a way of life, practicing it regularly. Yoga helped me realize the beauty of awakening of inner self, leaving the rat race of success, name, and fame behind. Today, I'm in a position to suggest you to take it as a magic potion that very slowly and gradually can serve as a solution to better manage your stress, anxiety, and discover your true north. Let us take yoga as a means to attain our physical, mental, and spiritual wellness. When we today talk of International Yoga Day, the whole world is realizing that it is not one day, it is not 1 month, and it is not 1 year of celebration. We can perceive today International Yoga Day as an opportunity to pause, to practice, to experience, and to dissolve with the ultimate. Every year, as we take this opportunity to celebrate yoga, we are building this gradual awareness of embracing yoga as way of life. I feel privileged and blessed today, while I render gratitude every moment to Almighty for helping me understand the meaning of yoga and concept of oneness as a part of my spiritual awakening. In various countries, including USA, where I am right now, Yoga Abhyasa practices of yoga offer asanas for each part of body and pranayama, the breathing exercises, in various ways to strengthen our body and mind. So there is need to carefully select a combination of few practices which one can do on daily basis. And the decision is yours, and there is a need to take a decision right now. I cannot claim today that doing Bhastrika, doing Ujjaini Pranayama, Bhramari will take care of all your problems in life. But I can suggest to all of us to take a pledge today to share this message with every person we care for on the earth. Anybody can embrace yoga for a healthy body, calm mind, and high soul, just by taking out some part of one's time, some part of one's empty space, and making the decision to start a journey towards wellness. I happen to be sitting here today with my daughters in New York City, and we attend yoga classes every weekend, and I'm amazed to see the way it is being explained. I see how different parts of the world are interpreting and embracing yoga with open arms as a way of life. What we call Ashtanga yoga, here it is being taken in a totally different way. But again, what matters more is not how it is being practiced. What matters more is the ultimate goal. Kudos to Vice Chancellor Professor Rao, his colleagues, Pro Vice Chancellor Mr. Patnaik, Coordinator Mr. Sarkar, and the entire team of Mizoram University, interested students and faculty who thought of celebrating International Yoga Day and initiating this rich tradition in our lovely state of Mizoram. So before I close for today, let us pledge together as conscientious citizens of the world that we will do everything possible for our health and wellness and for the health and wellness of our near and dear ones, so that we move forward united as a healthy family and a healthy global society. As we move forward to the next part of our program, I would like to share that today, when our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji addressed the nation on 7th International Yoga Day program, he informed the nation about M-Yoga app, which will have yoga training videos in different languages for people across the world. This will help us in one world, one health motto. I hope this will help each one of us to integrate yoga in our daily lives in a better way. Om Shanti. Now, before we begin with the most important part of International Yoga Day, that is the asanas, as per yoga protocol issued by Ministry of Ayush, along with our two young yoga teachers from two different countries, I would like to answer one frequently asked questions by acquaintances, friends, and even yoga practitioners. What if we are unable to catch up with the deeper practices of yoga on everyday basis, but I still want to make a contribution to IYD, International Yoga Day, for a healthier society? My answer had been and would remain the same. Do your bit. Whatever small or large effort we can make to create awareness regarding the need for yoga for well-being towards creating a healthier and happier society, we must do. The International Yoga Day theme has no meaning unless all of us come together to add our positive contribution to bring the change. Here I am, delighted to share the screen to let you have the glimpse of my journey over the years in whatever part of the country I have been in making a small contribution to spread the word on IYD. So I today make two appeals to you today. Appeal number one, breathe consciously. Inhale and exhale. That is also yoga. Very simple. Appeal to bring yoga to your loved ones and help them live a healthier and happier life. Om Shanti. And here I am sharing my screen with you all to give a glimpse of my journey. मुझे आए हुए आज 5वां साल हुआ है। इन 5 वर्षों में हमने इसकी तस्वीर शायद हमने इनके जीवन में कुछ न कुछ छोटी से छोटी और बड़ी से बड़ी सोच को बदलने की कल्पना और ताकत तो जो
आज जब पूरा विश्व योग दिवस को उल्लास के साथ मनाने पर जुटा है, अरुणाचल प्रदेश में यहाँ अरुणाचल प्रदेश पुलिस के प्रथम एवं विशिष्ट कार्यक्रम में आप सबों के सम्मिलित होने के लिए मैं आप सबों का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ। अरुणाचल प्रदेश पुलिस के द्वारा अपने सारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक साथ वेलनेस मंथ एज ए पार्ट ऑफ स्टेट वाइड इंटरनेशनल योगा मंथ मनाने का यह प्रयास वाकई काबिले तारीफ है। 21 जून तक वेलनेस मंथ को सेलिब्रेट किया। इस महीने के दौरान योगाभ्यास के साथ साथ हेल्थ कैंप्स, हेल्थ टॉक्स, प्लांटेशन ड्राइव, बीट द प्लास्टिक पोल्यूशन ड्राइव, हम फिट तो इंडिया फिट कैंपेन को हमने आगे बढ़ाया।
Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for this wonderful presentation. I really appreciate your effort and your dedication for the cause of spreading awareness on yoga since so many years. Not only today, this year you have been doing this awareness campaign for quite a long time, it seems from the video. So I really appreciate and thank you very much.
I think we can take madam's help in starting one diploma in yoga in our university this year. We can plan one online diploma course in yoga and naturopathy.
I would love to do that. Love to help in
you can develop some material for information for lectures and also demonstrations and everything. We can start one online diploma course. This is what I'm thinking.
This is what I really admire of. You take every opportunity to your side and create something new. Kudos.
Yes. No, actually, we are offering these online courses. So just now, BC sir already texted me message that we should open this.
I just texted a message to Patnaik sir and my registrar that we will start one diploma course in yoga and naturopathy from this academic year. No, I'm thinking of that, and I just wanted to do that. I just texted him actually.
To add to it, I would rather like to inform you at this juncture itself that it would be such a great help you will be serving to the society, because when I was seeking actually the real meaning of peace and truth, and I happened to stumble on this yoga course and etc. And they refused to take me for a diploma course. The Uttarakhand University, they said that you are a PhD holder, so you have to do it, do only MA rather than doing a diploma. So I started with my MA. But what I found it was difficult was that every text was only in Hindi. And that was also not a normal Hindi. It was like very, very Sanskritized. And it was in fact a treat to my eyes to see that kind of text. But it was very difficult for a person who has not been in habit of producing it in Hindi for 20 years. So I was probably the only person who got the permission to write it in English. So I think there would be many like me who must have struggled to write the answers in English from Hindi books. So I think you will be doing.
We go with English only. We go with English diploma.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a great thing.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. BC sir. Now I request Sri Ratin Kundu, our international resource person, to have the practical session begin. Yes. Hello, namaskar.
Namaste. Sorry, I could not pronounce your name properly.
Can you please start?
Yes. I will now start. Okay.
Yes.
So namaste everyone. Welcome to all yogic session. Today I will teach you very basic yoga. I myself Ratin Kundu from Vietnam. So everybody take your mat first. Take mat. Can you see me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's perfectly fine.
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. Namaste everyone. And gently join your palm and gently close your eyes. Direct to spine. Slowly noting inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. No chanting one time. Inhale. Rub your palm. Keep on your eyes. Keep your hands in front of your chest. Gently open your eyes and keep smiling face. And namaste. And now stand up. Shoulder wise gathering both legs. Inhale, raise your hands up, straight your arms and look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, raise your hands up, join to palm, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, raise your hands up, join to palm, straight your arms, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, now expand your chest, ribcage higher and look up. Exhale, interlock your finger, hands you back, round your shoulder, look back. Inhale, expand your chest, ribcage higher, look up. Exhale, interlock your finger, hands you back, round your shoulder, look back. Inhale, expand your chest, ribcage high, look up. Exhale, hands you back, round your shoulder, look back. Once again, inhale, expand your chest, heel up, ribcage high, look up. Stay here for 6 seconds. Breathing should be normal. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, interlock your finger, hands you back, round your shoulder, look to mat, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up, straight your arms and look up. Exhale, keep your hands on your waist. Inhale. Exhale, slowly right. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, left. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, right. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, left. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, right. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, left. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, right, and stay here, stay 2. Muscles stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, say 2. Exhale to left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, say 2. Exhale, drop your neck. Slowly now rotate right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now give you both hands forward. Slowly here now rotate your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now reverse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your hands on your waist. Shoulder was gapping both legs. Slowly here now rotate right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now reverse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here now accordion leg. Inhale, straighten both arms. Exhale, away you right side. Stick to side mass and look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, stick to side mass and look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, way sideward and look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, stick to side mass and look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, take to right, look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, take to left, look up. Inhale, raise your hands up. Join to palm. Straighten your arms. Exhale, slowly bend you sideward side. Stick to side mass and look up. Stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten both arms. Exhale, as and take it to left. Stick to side mass and look up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, support your back. Keep your hands on your earth. Inhale. Exhale, slowly now push your hip forward. Raise your rib cage high and look to mat. Inhale, same chin. Exhale, slowly now bend forward and try to catch your ankle, raise down, look to mat. Inhale, support your back. Exhale, now raise your cage high, look up. Inhale, same chin. Exhale, slowly now bend forward and catch your ankle. Stick your back, look to mat. Inhale, support your back. Exhale, push your hip forward, rib cage high, look to mat. Inhale, same chin. Exhale, slowly now bend forward. Stick your back, look to mat. Inhale, same, support your back. Exhale, push your hip forward, rib cage high, then look to mat. Inhale, same. Exhale, once again, slowly bend forward. Stick your back, look to mat. Inhale, raise your hands up, straighten both arms. Exhale, straighten both elbows. and try to get your calf muscle as your capability. Raise your rib cage high, squeeze your back, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten both arms. And exhale, slowly lean forward and get your hip, stick your back, look to that, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten both arms. And exhale, head up, twist to spine like 6. And take your shoulder to the back. Inhale, straighten both arms. And exhale, twist to spine. Take your shoulder to the back. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, twist to spine to the back. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, twist to spine to the back. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, as I twist to spine, take your shoulder to the back. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, one more time, twist to spine, take your shoulder to the back. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, sit and the last time, and take your shoulder to the back. Stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, slowly head down to your opposite side and get your shoulder, hips, look back, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten both arms. Exhale down. And head shoulder wise gather both legs. Inhale, raise your both hands up. Hold your both knees. Straight lower back, look up. Exhale down. Inhale, second, raise your hands up. Fold your knees, straight your arms and look up. Exhale down. Inhale, raise your hands up. Straight your elbows, hold your knees, look up. Exhale down. Inhale, raise your hands up. Fold your knees, straight your lower back, look up. Exhale down. The last one. Inhale, raise your hands up. Fold your knees, straight your lower back, look up. Focus on your leg muscles. Stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale down here. Feet together. And put your both hands on your knees. Slowly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now reverse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we are complete warm-up exercise. Okay, now we are going to next sun salutation, also yogic asanas. So everybody come in front of your mat. Join both legs, feet together. Inhale, raise your hands up. Straight your arms and look up. Exhale, keep your both hands in front of your chest. Gently close your eyes. Now take inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes. Inhale, raise your hands up. Join to up. Push it forward. Raise it to the up. Exhale, slowly now get forward. And face down. Take your ankle, take your forward to knee. Inhale, palms on ground. Take your right leg back. Take your right leg back. Palms on ground. Push it forward. Gaze high and look up. Exhale, take your left leg back. On plank pose. One step to four. Look forward. Then drop your knee. Chest and chin. Look forward. Inhale, cobra. Round your shoulder. Squeeze your glutes and look up. Exhale, come down, facing down. Raise your heel down. Straighten both elbows, look to mat. Inhale, take your right leg forward. In between both hands, palms on ground. Push it forward and look up. Exhale, take left leg forward. Bend forward, raise down, step to back, down. Inhale, raise your hands up and arch back. Exhale, keep your hands on your chest. So as a chain, left leg. Inhale, raise your hands up and the whisper push you back and up. Exhale, slowly bend forward, get your ankle. Take your forward to knee, take your back. Inhale, palms on ground, take left leg back. Pushing forward, look up. Exhale, take right leg back. Our plank pose, one step to four, look forward. Drop your knee, chest and chin, look forward. Inhale, cobra. Round shoulder, toes out, look up. Exhale, down facing down. Raise your heel down, look to mat. Inhale, take your left leg forward. In between both hands, palms on ground. Push you forward and look up. Exhale, take your right leg forward. In between both hands, face down, look to mat. Inhale, raise your hands up. And our whisper pushing forward, up. Exhale, keep your both hands in front of your chest. Gently close your eyes. Now take inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes. Inhale, slowly raise your hands up. Interlock your finger. Raise your hands up, heel up. Straight your back and look up. Straight your leg bounce and look up. Straight heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale, slowly now bend forward and here and catch you ankle, take you forward to knee, stick you back, stick your hamstring muscle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, palms on ground. Exhale, take right leg and take left leg back and come down facing down. Raise your heel down. Straighten both elbows. Look to mat. Stretch your upper back shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly now raise right leg up. Exhale, take right leg forward in between both hands. Take right leg forward in between hands. Here and left left toes out 45 degrees, right toes forward, fold your right knee 90 degrees, fold your right knee 90 degrees, squeeze your hips, inhale slowly, raise your hands up, straight to lower back, join to palm, and look up, stay here, focus on leg muscles, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale straight with both arms. And here slowly here, and toes out, straight with both arms. Now inhale, exhale here, left hand, and here left hand down, right hand up, left hand down, push to spine, and continue to look up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale slowly here, palms and palms on ground. Exhale slowly here, find your balance and put your left foot, right neck thigh, and slowly here, find your balance and knees out, left knee out, find your balance. Slowly inhale, raise your hands up, straight your arms. Exhale here, keep your hands on your chest, find your balance, erect your spine, look forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here, inhale up, straight with both arms. Exhale here, take your left leg back and take your right leg back and come on. Face down. Stick to upper back, shoulder, look to back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So as a hand now, change your leg. Inhale, raise your left leg up. Exhale, take left leg forward. In between both hands. And right toes out 45 degrees. And left toes forward. Straight your for left leg 90 degrees. Inhale, raise your hands up. Straight your lower back. Join your palm and look up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale, straight arms. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, slowly here. Put your left hand down, right hand up. Lift your foot and look up. Straight your both knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, see now arms on ground. Exhale here, find your balance and put your right foot, left inner thigh, find your balance, right knee out. Inhale, raise your hands up and join your palm. Exhale, keep your hands on your chest. Find your balance. Look forward. Erect the spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straight your both arms. Exhale, take your right leg back and take left leg back. Slowly head drop your knee, chest tilted forward. Inhale and cobra, round shoulder, toes out, squeeze your back and look up. Exhale slowly now, bend forward, attach your forehead to mat, palm child pose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale down. And slowly here, we'll do Ustrasana. We'll do Ustrasana. So, holding both knees, counterly both knees, toes, both toes out. Inhale, raise your hands up, stay your arms. Exhale here, support you back for beginner. Those that cannot do for beginner, support you back. And if you're more comfortable, then can catch you heel. So beginner for support you back. Okay, so let's again inhale, raise up. Exhale, as for beginner, support you back. If possible, try to catch you heel, push you forward, and rib cage higher. Look up, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise up. Exhale. Now we interlock your finger, palms down, hands back, round the shoulder, look to mat, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, stay here. Raise your hands up, straight your arms. Exhale down. And here, come forward. Slowly here, fold you both knees. Fold you both knees and feet together. Feet together. Catch your toes slowly here. Stick to hip muscle. Stick to thigh. Lift your spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly raise your hands up, straight your arms, and look up. Exhale, put your palm on your knees. Slowly now bend forward. Stick to hip muscle, stick to thigh. Then you take to forehead to mat. Say inhale, raise your hands up. Join your palm and look up. Exhale, put your palm. Slowly look forward, go down. Then you take to forehead to mat. Stick to hip muscle, stick to back. Take to forehead to mat. Inhale, raise your hands up. Join your palm. Straight your arms, look up. Exhale, bend forward. Try to take to forehead to mat. Stick to hip muscle, push down. Look down. Once again, inhale, raise your hands up. Straight your arms and look up. Exhale, here, slowly hands down. Hands down, extend your arms forward, slowly go down, look down. Try to take to forehead to mat, stick to hip muscle, push down, look down, stay here. Breathing should be normal. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up, straight your arms. Exhale down, and here slowly from here, just spread your both leg, and here just spread your both leg. And spread your both leg as your capability. Don't do forcefully, as your capability. Spread your leg. Just stretching for the hip joint. Inhale slowly here, straight your both arms. Exhale here, put your slowly here, right hand down, and left hand up, stick to side muscle, stick to hip joint, look up. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Stick to side muscles, stick to hips, look up. Inhale, straight your both arms. Exhale, hands down. Stick to side muscle and look up. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Stick to side muscle, stick to hips, look up. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale, slowly from here. Try to more go down. As you come up there, try to more go down. If possible, try to catch you. If possible, try to catch your toes, look up. If not possible, straight your elbows, look up. Focus on your hips and side muscle, look up. 6. Hold 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale, send eyes. Left hand down, right hand up. Slowly, carefully bend your sideward. If possible, try to catch your toes. If not possible, straight your arms. Bend your sidewards. Stick to side muscle. Look up. Stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale here, slowly from here, and put your both elbows. Push your hip down. If you're not comfortable, just hands down. If not possible, hands down. Try to, as your capability, bend forward. Don't do forcefully bend forward. If not possible, palms on ground. Slowly stay here. Focus on your hip muscle. 6, 5. Look down. Try to push down. 4. More go down. 3. More go down. 2 and 1. Slowly here, come center. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale down here. And draw your leg forward. And slowly here. Stick to leg muscle. Stick to thigh. Inhale, raise your hands up, straight your arms. Exhale, hands down. Here, fold your right leg. Fold your right leg and catch by the help of your both hands. Try to catch your toes or heel. Toes or heel. Now take inhale. Exhale slowly from here. Try to straight your knee. If you're not comfortable, then you can catch your shin bone and straight your leg. If not possible, catch your shin bone. If possible, try to catch your toes or heel. Straight your knee. Exhale here towards your body. Then you take to forward to knee. Stick to hamstring muscles. 6. Breathing normal. 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, folding knee. Exhale, slowly here. Take your leg crosswise over your left leg. Crosswise. Inhale, straight your both arms. Straight your arms. Exhale here and twist your spine from your seat. And here join to both palms. Erect your spine and twist your spine with back. Stay here, toes out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up, straight your arms. Slowly take your leg forward. Exhale here. Catch your big toes. Slowly now bend forward. Try to take your both elbows low. Stick your back. Relax your spine. Take your forehead to knee. 6. Breathing normal. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up. Straight your arms. Exhale down. Same here, now change your leg. Say, fold your opposite leg. and catch by the help of your both hand up. Inhale. Exhale slowly from here. Straight your knee. Catch your toes or heel. If not comfortable, you catch your shin bone. Toes up. Stick to hamstring muscle. Take to forehead to knee. Then take to forehead to knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale the folding knee. Exhale, leg cross squats over your leg. Inhale, straight both arms. Exhale, sit as a push to spine. And put your elbow to knee. Join your palm. Toes out. Toes out. Push to spine. Stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up. Second, take leg forward. Exhale, here both toes and head toes in. Interlock your finger, toes in. Hunch your back. Round the shoulder. Look to your navel. Hunch your back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up, stay your arms. Exhale down. And slowly here, fold your both knees. And here I am going from sidewise. You can have sidewise. And here palms on. Both palm floor. Slowly from here, inhale. Exhale, and slowly from here. Straight to both legs, palms on ground, toes out. If possible, it's more challenging. If you're more comfortable, straight your arms forward, otherwise support. More challenging, extend your arms forward, otherwise support here. Slowly, toes up, end is your toe, find your balance, look up, stay here. 6, 5, end is your foot, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, fold your both knees, hug your knees. Exhale, take to forehead to knee, relax your spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straight your arms. Exhale down, slowly here. Now come on your back. Shoulder wise, grab your both legs, arms on ground. If possible, you try to catch your heel. By both hands, catch your heel. If you can't catch, then put your palm floor. If possible, try to catch your heel. And slowly here, then take inhale, now raise your hip up. Squeeze your back and look up. Exhale down. Inhale and raise your hip up. Stretch your back and look up. Exhale down. Again. Inhale, raise your hip up. Stretch your back and look up. Exhale down. Once again. Inhale, raise your hip up. Stretch your back and look up. Exhale down. Again, inhale, raise you up, stretch your back, look up. Exhale down. Now here, the last time, slowly here, the inhale, raise you up. Here, support your back. By the help of your both hands, support your back. Raise your hip as high. Stretch your back and stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale, drop your hip. Fold your both knees, hug your both knees. Take your forehead to you, toes out, stretch your back, relax your spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale slowly here. Stay on sideways, drop in leg. And here, slowly raise your both leg up. And here, slowly take leg back and come on Halasana. If you're not comfortable, then Halasana. Touch your hip. If not comfortable, touch your hip. If possible, take your back and touch your toes. Support your back, stay here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale and hold your both knees. Exhale slowly here and sit down on your mat. Fold your both knees. Slowly extend your arms forward. Take your back. Relax your spine. Take your forehead to mat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up, stay your arms. Exhale down. And slowly here and lie down on the mat. Speed in side was. Fold your both knees. Now take inhale. Exhale and come to right side. Twist your spine. Touch your both shoulder. Face to left side. Inhale, say. Exhale and twist your spine. Touch your both shoulder. Face your left side. Inhale, say. Exhale and twist your spine. Touch your both shoulder. Inhale, say. Exhale, twist your spine. Touch your both shoulder. Inhale, say. Exhale, scream here. Straight your both leg and catch your toes. Straight your both arms. And then twist your spine. Touch your both shoulder to the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, say. Exhale, sit as I turn to your opposite side. Take your both shoulder, twist your spine, face your right side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, say. Fold your both knees and hug your both knees. Exhale, in rock and roll. Straight your back. Relax your spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lie down on the mat. Speed your both beside your body. Speed side once. Gently close your eyes. And concentrate on your breathing. And concentrate on your breathing process. Join to both legs. Inhale, raise your hands up, interlock finger, toes out, stretch your back. Exhale. Once again, inhale, raise your hands up, stretch your arms. Exhale. Last time, inhale, raise your hands up, interlock finger, toes out, stretch your full body. Exhale. Keep your both hands beside your body. Bend your both knees. Turn to right side by the help of your both hands. Arm sitting position. Cross your leg. Uchi mudra. Keep your both hands on your knees. Gently close your eyes. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through nose and exhale through mouth. Inhale. 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 No chanting 3 times. Inhale. Feel the vibration of all. Feel the sensation of all. Round palm. Open your eyes. Massage your face. Massage your neck. Massage your shoulder. Keep your both hands in front of your chest. Gently open your eyes with a smiling face. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much.
Sir, Professor Patnaik, sir, I think our practical session is also over. Please, sir.
Thank you very much, Yogi.
It was wonderful, sir. Actually, Ratinji, it is wonderful. You have given a very good demonstration, and I just congratulate you.
Thank you so much, sir. And also thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
And we would like to have regular practice like this, no, for 15-20 minutes.
Yes. This session you can do every day. This session is for all. You can every day like this. Yes, it's for all, not difficult.
I request Sarkar to plan for arranging some programs regularly through you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Patnaik, sir, over to you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Lalit Kumar Singh, the Dean SEAT, to propose a formal vote of thanks, because Professor Lalindunga is not able to get up. So better Professor Lalit proposes the vote of thanks. Professor Lalit, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we have today, we will formally come to the end of this program. Now with the celebration of the first day of this 7th International Day of Yoga, we are celebrating for 2 days. Tomorrow will be again completely demonstrations, and different asanas and all those things will be done by another expert, Mr. Prasanjit Ghosh. Another yogi will do it. So with the 2 days, so at first I would like to thanks to the
I think Lalit, sorry for interruption. Several people are asking for PPT. No PPT is there, but you can send the link for video. No,
yes,
it can be uploaded to. You can inform everyone that all of them who are asking for PPT, they can take the video film after the session is over from Sarkar. Dr. Sarkar can give you the link for those who wants a link repetition of the yoga exercises. They can contact Dr. Sarkar for getting the link.
Yes, sir. Sir, now it is we have already recorded, and now it is available in the YouTube. If the people are interested, then the recorded video link I can send email to all the participants. That can be done today and the tomorrow session. That can be done, no problem, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
So now I will like to propose the vote of thanks. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks in this special occasion of International Yoga Day. At first, I like to thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor KRS Sambasiva Rao, sir, for with us for the whole sessions right from the beginning till the end. Thank you very much, sir. In spite of your busy schedules, you have been with us and encouraged us for doing all the different kind of the activities. So as celebration of International Yoga Day is also one of the important parts of our academic institutions. It is become a mandate from UGC as well as from the AICT. And thank you very much, sir, for your always encouraging us for doing the things from time to time, the various activities. Then next is I would like to propose our special thanks to our J.K. Patnaik, sir, for valuable suggestions and encouragement for doing the activities and highlighting about the yoga on this special day of the International Yoga Day. Then I would like to also thanks to our honorable the registrar, Professor Lalindunga, even if he cannot be give any speech, but he has been joining right from the beginning. Thank you very much, sir, for helping administratively also. Now I would like to also thanks to the speaker from the abroad. At first, I would like to thanks to our speaker, Dr. Susi Madam, who has been joining from the US with at the late night from there. Thank you very much, Madam. And then next, the yogi Rathin Kundu. He has been joining from the Vietnam. Thank you very much, this yogi Rathin Kundu-ji. And tomorrow also another yogi will be joining, the Prasanjit Ghosh from the China. And then next, I would like to thanks the DGP of the Mizoram, the Sri S.B.K. Singh ji, for highlighting, and your presence make us to enlightening and highlighting about the needs of the yoga at the present day. And on this occasion, it's been made successful with the participants across the globe. not only from the Mizoram University. I can see the various participants joining from the various parts of the countries as well as from the abroad. Thank you very much to all the participants. With your presence, these functions and these occasions make wonderful. With this, I would like to thanks again to the Dr. Saugata Sarkar ji for his initiative and being well organized and coordinating with all the resource persons to have a wonderful day and make a memorable in the history of the Mizoram University. Thank you, with Dr. Sarkar. With this, I would like to thanks again to all the participants and all the resource persons and all the vice chancellor, pro vice chancellor, register, all the resource persons and the DGP sir to remain throughout the sessions. Thank you very much, sir.
The link is
With
posted.
this, I like
Lalit, the link is posted in the chat box. You can tell them. You can see. Everyone
Okay,
can note down the link. YouTube link. YouTube.
Sir, I will send email to them, so no problem.
Yes, yes, sir. It is
Link
already
I can
posted
send.
in by Suraj.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good.
YouTube link is already posted, so you can copy the link so that later on also it can be watched from the YouTube.
Yes, some people got it. Yes. Very good. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Sarkar wants to say something.
Yes, Sarkar wants to. Please go ahead, Dr. Sarkar.
Before you finish, I have to announce for our participant that today's session you will finish with this one, and tomorrow we will start sharply at 8 a.m. Today our theme of the practice session was yoga for all, and tomorrow we will start with main focus with the protocol which is given by the Ministry of Sports and Youth Department and Ayush. They have the common protocol for all and based on the breathing exercises. And the participants are requested to join 15 minutes before 8 a.m.
Same link, no? Same link.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much to everybody. Thanks a lot, and happy International Yoga Day to all of you. Thank you.
Yeah.